This is my hair when I wake up. Scary and not the vibe. Good morning, you guys. I guess I'll do my intro here. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Libby, and this is what I look like when I wake up. I'm up already, and it's not even 8. I've been up since 6:45, but it's 7:30 right now, and I am getting ready to go on a run. I mentioned in my last video that for like over a month now I've been wanting to wake up early and go on a run, especially living in Houston in this heat. I had my niece for the past month, so we're going to do it today. I was a sprinter in high school, not so much of a distance runner. I can do it. I just haven't done it in a long time. I am going to get a little bit of food in me, probably some oatmeal, and then pick out my outfit, and then we're heading out of the house because I want to get moving. Please don't mind my hair because it's scaring me too. I know everybody wants their alternatives and their different things in their oatmeal. I literally just want some Quaker Oats, brown sugar, thank you, peanut butter, and I'm good to go. Jif, I'm always going to be a stan, even when they were recalled. Definitely have to get back on my waffle game because I loved making them when Mason was here. I bought a waffle maker specifically for her, but I see myself using that thing a lot. Trusty greens. Blend them up. This is the fit. I just need to go get socks and put my shoes on. Okay, hair is done. We're doing great. I don't have a goal for today. I haven't ran long distance, something other than sprints in so long. So I'm thinking like 3 miles. I don't know.
Okay, I've literally hit the end of this sidewalk. Head back this way. There's this field and a million houses being built. Because that's literally, I guess, what Texas is. Legs are tired, but not tired where I feel like I need to stop. This is my update. I'm about a mile in already. If I can keep a pace of a mile under 9 minutes, honestly, that's a win for me.
Do you see this? I wish you could see my back, but this Texas heat is not, I repeat, not for the faint of heart. Okay, for somebody that hasn't done any sort of distance in it's gotta be years at this point. That was spooky ooky, okay? But I wanna do it again. Can you see my back sweat? There's a drip going down my back. I feel it right now. But I'm gonna go hydrate, and then I'm gonna shower, work on some stuff because it's still early morning. Like, that's why I wanted to wake up early and get out of the house by running. Since JJ and I work out together later in the day, I was like, what can I do to like feel more productive? And this was it. This was definitely it. Sister took a nap earlier because I was so wiped out. But from my last video, you guys know that I ordered an Oura ring, okay? And I have seen people with Oura rings for the longest time. And I'm like, oh, that's so nifty. Love that for them. But I didn't see a huge need for it. And honestly, there's not ever a huge need for anything. I did think that it could be beneficial for me to get one because, you know, that I mentioned that this year I'm getting off of hormonal birth control. I'm getting my IUD out. I'm going to talk a little bit about my IUD and birth control experience so far, and then we'll get into the entire Oura ring and all of that stuff. I think I was 15 when I started my period. At 16, I went on the pill for a year. Didn't have a problem with it, honestly. It was super chill. I took my pill every night. I never struggled with remembering to take it or anything like that. Once I turned 17, I was playing volleyball and doing track at the time. I was in high school, and I know a lot of girls were getting the Nexplanon. So I heard about it, and I was like, oh, I want to try that. Okay, I didn't do any research on it. I was just like, everybody else is doing it. Let me do it too. For my form of birth control, I originally went on birth control because I had such heavy periods, and I feel like at that time in probably like 2012 to 2016, a lot of doctors would just be like, oh yeah, take some birth control, you know? I know research has come so far since then, but anyway, I went on the pill for a year, and then after that I got Nexplanon, which is the implant that's in your arm. I still have my little spots from where it was. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they put it in this little spot here. It's like a light patch, and then they took it out over here, and it was a bar about that long. I was on Nexplanon when I was entering college because it was good for 3 years. Honestly, within the first year, I had so many problems with it, but I was like, sometimes you just have to wait it out and let your body regulate and acclimate to it, all of that stuff, right? So 17 to 20, I had Nexplanon. Of course, I graduate high school, I go to college, all that stuff. Distinctly remember during the time that I had met JJ, I was on my period constantly, and I had a period that was like 90 days of straight bleeding, and it was absolute hell for me, but I chalked it up to it. I'm just like, my body is just like not loving this, but we're just gonna wait it out. Like, I know a lot of people that get the Nexplanon and then they get it out months after or within the next year, something like that. Me, I'm like, I'll just wait the 3 years, you know? Crazy. College, when you go to a junior college, you're just like, I'm making it by as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? I had the Nexplanon, crazy mood swings, didn't know myself, and now reflecting back, I'm like, oh my gosh, that birth control probably did so much to me. So that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna feel like after what I'm currently on? So once I was 20, the Nexplanon was expiring. I waited the whole time somehow, I don't know. Then I went and I switched to a low dose hormonal birth control. I love that I had the option of using birth control because who knows? Who knows what could happen if not, you know? The same appointment that I go to get my Nexplanon out, I got my IUD put in. I got the Kyleena IUD, which was the lowest dose hormonal birth control at that time, and I think that it was the smallest one. And honestly, I have not had any problems with my Kyleena, and it's been amazing. I think that is good for 5 years, which is why now I'm 25, and in August, I believe, is when it expires or becomes less effective if you keep it in after that time frame. So that's why I've already scheduled my appointment to get it out. I'm not having any problems with it currently, and I really haven't had any that I can honestly document to tell you like, oh yeah, this is what happened on this birth control. I think that life is just life, things ebb and flow, and I'm not sure I can chalk it up to like this specific birth control like I could with Nexplanon. And you can go ahead and get another like IUD put in if that's what you want to do. For me personally, which brings us back to the whole Oura ring and this and that and all of this stuff, is the fact that I talked about before, I do foresee myself wanting to start a family in the nearer future than like if I were to get another IUD in. You know what I mean? Where it's like a 3 to 5 year thing. I'm also very curious, and I feel like I'm at a point now where I would love to learn my body and know my body off of hormones. I'm very excited because you guys have had such a good response to the Oura ring as well as natural cycles, which I can't really use natural cycles until I'm completely off of hormonal birth control. When I am, I'm jumping right in. I didn't do a ton of research on the Oura ring. I just know that a lot of people have said that it's great for tracking your period and all of that good stuff. I know that people use it also as a fitness tracker sometimes. Overall wellness and how I'm feeling is like my priority. Now, when it comes to wearing an Oura ring as like a tracker that you don't have to charge that often, first of all, you don't have to take it off every single night, and it has a really good battery life. I was very excited for that because a lot of people use the Oura ring to get their basal body temperature right when they wake up, and then that syncs to natural cycles. And I think that that just makes the process a lot easier in tracking your cycle and all of that good stuff. That's the biggest reason why I got the Oura ring, to be honest. But after having it for literally a day, it got delivered yesterday, I have to say that I am fan already, and I think that it's very interesting how much it can tell you about yourself, your readiness, your sleep score. Now, if you're looking into buying the Oura ring for whatever reason it might be, I want to say one thing. I would recommend getting the sizing kit. It's free. I had a lot of questions from people asking how that worked. When you order it, you go on their site and you can just order the free sizing kit, and it's going to take down your details and everything like that. You'll get your sizing kit in the mail, then you'll update your order on the website with the size that you want. Now, this is a sizing kit. When this came, I was like, oh, perfect, because Oura rings apparently size a little bit different than regular rings like these over here. I was between using like a 7 and an 8 because I know some people were like, oh, I decided to size up because your fingers swell. All these different things happen. I am a size 7 on my first and middle finger, and I guess that it's best to wear the Oura ring on your first or middle finger. You can also do your ring finger if you wanted. My biggest tip is if you're ordering the sizing kit, I think that it says to wear the rings for like 24 hours to see what size fits you best. I went to sleep with a size 7 on my index finger and then a size 8 on my middle finger on this hand, just so I could get a feel, because since we swell in the night and our fingers change size, I didn't know what the best option would be. Like, this is the 8 on this hand for me. It slips on and off easily. Like, my knuckle's the only thing that obviously stops it. The 7 over here is a little bit harder to get off, but it still does come off. It's my knuckle that like stops it. So this is a size 7 on both of these. Also, just so you can get acclimated, because a lot of people say, oh, the ring is too bulky, it's uncomfortable, it's too thick. I don't think it's too bad, honestly. Like, I think it's cutie. I went ahead and I wore the size 7 ring on my index finger until my actual Oura ring arrived, not just the 24 hours to test the size of it, because you'll already be very acclimated to it by the time it arrives to you, and then you won't be like, what's this thing on my hand? I went ahead and I ordered the Horizon gold ring, I believe, and I have it in a size 7. You're supposed to leave this little mark here at the palm of your hand. That's how it reads best, I guess. I will have to update you guys in the future, obviously, once I've worn this longer, but it noticed my nap today. It noticed if I was walking or running during my run and track them as 2 different workouts. You can track workouts, and I'll definitely have to update you guys when I get my IUD out and I switch to using natural cycles. If you guys have any other tips for me, let me know. I don't find it to be uncomfortable. I feel like this is an entire new journey for me to embark on with like fertility tracking and birth control. So I will have to add in some info about natural cycles once I actually start using it myself. Like I said in my last video, Sophia Panella on TikTok, love her. She's a great resource. If you're questioning going off of birth control, I think she's been off of it for like 2 years now, and she's been tracking her cycle with natural cycles and then got an Oura ring, and she's such a fan of it. But she's somebody that's a really good source to just get a little bit of a deeper dive on this type of info with the Oura ring. 10 out of 10 so far. I'd recommend getting the sizing kit, wear that until your actual ring comes, get your ring, and hopefully you love it. It is an investment. I don't think that I would get anything for referring you guys. I think that you guys get like $40 off of an Oura ring or something like that. I don't know. I was scrolling on the app today because I was very curious. If I refer a friend, it gives them $40. So I'll put my link for this. I'm sure if you guys have an Oura ring, you can refer anybody else. But if you want to save $40 on your Oura ring, I will put my link below. This isn't sponsored. I literally bought this with my own money. The Horizon ring, this literally looks like my dad's wedding band. I feel like it's like such a men's wedding band vibe, but it's kind of a cute time. I'm gonna update you guys for sure. We're getting ready to make dinner and we're back, y'all. My hair just keeps getting fluffier and fluffier because there's no product in it at all, so please disregard her. But talked about this in my last video, La Roche-Posay. So I use their hyperpigmentation cleanser and I feel like it's made such a difference in my skin. Hyperpigmentation is like the thing that I deal with the most with my skin. Look at this, gorgeous. So let's get into it. Let's see what we got here. Glycolic serum. Here she is. Love. Soothing Repair Moisturizer. If you guys have tried any of these, please let me know. Double Repair Face Moisturizer. UV Broad Spectrum. SPF 30. You know how I feel about my SPF. Okay, this is the Cicaplast Balm. I have seen so many people online actually talking about this. Wait, I'm so excited because apparently it's amazing. It's a soothing, therapeutic, multi-purpose balm. Niacinamide, yes, come on, niacinamide serum. Melted Milk Sunscreen. It's for body and face. SPF 60. Wait, oh my gosh, let's see how this rubs in. Because you guys know I'm all about seeing if something leaves any type of cast. Ooh, it's so thin. Love how thin it is. I don't see a cast. There's like none. Gives you a little glow. That's why I love SPF. And then we also have the Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. Hey, you guys, I'm so excited for this. I think I'm going to try this maybe tonight. This one's for normal to dry skin. They reached out and they asked me what type of skin that I do have, and I said normal to dry. So they kind of curated a bunch of stuff for me. And like the niacinamide is good for discoloration. Shout out to La Roche-Posay. I love you guys. I feel like my skincare game is on 10,000 right now, and I'm so happy about it. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Oh, I still have Mason's little artwork. You guys, I miss her so much. I had a little bit of breakfast earlier, and the gym is closed at noon on Saturdays, so I think that I'm gonna go on another run or a brisk walk, something like that. But I just ate my little like snacky snack, which is the little cucumber thing that is going viral on TikTok, I think. It's basically like baby cucumbers. They didn't have any at the store because I bought them all out the last time. So I got regular cucumbers and cut them up. And then you add the miniature mini sweet peppers, these little guys, delicioso, so crunchy, delicious. And now I like to add water chestnuts sometimes because I just love how crunchy water chestnuts are. My mom used to make stir fry all the time. It brings me nostalgia. I think that people are talking about you add like crunchy chili oil, but you guys know I am a slanderer of spice. I can't do it. Like literally pepper is spicy to me. There's something wrong with my taste buds. I don't know what it is. So I think this is another one that people use, but it's crunchy garlic with chili oil and it's mild, but they have a hot one at the store. I got this from Kroger. I think that they have it at multiple places, but it's basically just umami topping. And it's so good. If you guys like sushi and you like the crunch that they put on sushi sometimes, you're gonna love that. But you add that in. I'll put a heaping spoonful. I will sit here and eat that that thing out of the container. I'm sorry. It's salty, it's savory, it's crunchy. It's just so good. Anyway, and then you add some ginger dressing. They have a honey ginger dressing, but I grew up on Makoto. My sister loved it, and we always had it in our house. And it's like similar to what you would get at like a hibachi restaurant. Add those together, a little bit of salt, pepper, water chestnuts, maybe baby carrots. You could add anything you want, honestly. But it's like a little cucumber salad. And it's delicious, so refreshing. Mason was obsessed with it. That is what I just had to snack on. Now, I did my chores. I did the dishes. I'm literally just gonna make a shot of greens for myself. It's so cold in this house, like I want to be outside. Everybody thought I was crazy for running outside in this heat in Houston because it's like, it's bad. It's so bad, but I am okay with it. I'm excited because I think that I should have a package coming from Alani today, and they're launching new protein bars, which I'm so excited about because I'm addicted to their old Fit Snacks. These aren't the same. I think that it's their own new thing where it's like Alani protein bars. I think they might be formulated differently, but I'll have to do a taste test for you guys to let you know. But I'm gonna gulp this down. I'm just doing a shot. Ready? I don't do shots, but I'll do this one. Come on, greens. I do have to run a couple of errands today. I am doing a little bit of a closet clean out. If you guys don't know, you already do. The Gymshark sale is going on, and you guys can use code Libby for an additional 10% off. I'm just going through a lot of my activewear right now because it's just taking up so much space. And I know you guys see when I post my mirror pictures, you can see clothes on the stairs because that's what I need to take upstairs to put in my dresser. I'm in that space right now where I don't want clutter. I don't want extra things. I want what I need, and that's it. That's a huge reason why we're not like deeply decorating and furnishing this house. Like, we're using everything that we need, and until we have our own house and buy a house and all that stuff and make it our actual home, I don't care to decorate heavily. I've learned my lesson, okay? And I'm gonna go to the store and get like just another like plastic tote to put other activewear in that I can't part with, but I don't need in my dresser right now. It's like nostalgic keepsakes almost. So we're gonna head to Target, I think. And then I think I'm gonna go on a walkie walk today, and I'm feeling good. But happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Okay, I've got all of my goodies already. Now I'm stopping just to get gas because I'm out of gas. Guys, this is the best scent of the Touchland hand sanitizer. This is the Berry Bliss. So amazing, and Mason loved it. She had it in the back seat with her. But JJ asked me on a date to go get brunch. So I'm grabbing gas over here, and then I was like, can you please give me a t-shirt? Because I don't want to walk into like First Watch with no clothes on. Will you guys tell me how much it costs right now to fill up your car? Because I have a Grand Cherokee, which, yeah, she drinks a lot of gas, but at the same time, I don't know what average is because I just pay it because I'm like, I'm not about to be stuck with no gas. $73. So let me know how much your guys' gas costs you. I let you guys know that I'm decluttering my activewear. Let me just give you a little sneak peek real quick of what we're dealing with. So this is a tote that I've had for a long time that it's sentimental to me, but the thing is, a lot of these pieces don't fit me anymore. And then up here is stuff that I recently pulled out of all of these drawers. I'm gonna go through these and then probably dive through these as well and put things that I don't wear as much but I still want to keep into this guy, and then otherwise I'm gonna have to do just a mass giveaway because I really don't need all of this. And then my whole entire closet in my office has like a bunch of my tops in there. We've made a lot of progress. I'm getting rid of a ton, but this is the box of keepsakes. Like, you can see the first Gymshark Flex outfit that I ever bought, and I have a lot of the Adapt Animal and Camo just because I feel like that's a range that I don't want to let go of, and I love having a piece from every drop of it. These are like the original Energy Seamless that weren't even Energy Seamless. If you guys have these or you had them, you already know. We have this lounge here, all of the little like In My Heart Forever type of things. Basically a lot of my Whitney range is in here as well, and Vital Seamless because Vital Seamless is very sentimental to me. Ultra Seamless, if you guys watch my very first YouTube video, you will know that that's the range that I shot in with Gymshark for the very first time before I was ever an athlete. You guys, I'm so excited. Don't mind my headband, okay? I just got one of the order confirmations for the iPad. It should be shipped and delivered literally tomorrow, which is so exciting to Coco. And she's in Hong Kong. So it's really cool that I'm able to like make this expand anywhere. My giveaways are international because I know that I have international support. It's like, why would I not try to give back to people all over the place? So it's really cool that I got to do that. And then Tyria, she also won. I hope I don't look naked. She has been following me. I looked back and saw our our messages and stuff. She also won an iPad. Coco chose the pink and Tyria chose the purple. She's just so sweet because she's like, I've been following you for so long and you're such a huge inspiration to me. And she said the iPad will be perfect for her while she goes to medical school in August. I have chills. The fact that I get to help somebody who, one, is in college, especially medical school. I know that's so expensive, and just being able to cover the cost of something as simple as an iPad that I know can take her so far and can really assist her in her academic journey and her professional journey is just so cool to me. I'm like emotional about it. It makes me so happy that I have the opportunity to give back to you guys when all you do is support me, whether it's a like or comment, or you use my link or code, or you just show up in my messages. Like, it just is so cool to me that it's not a huge deal for me financially now at this point to be able to give back to you guys, but it was like my first laptop, if you guys have been here long enough, you know, was gifted to me by Gymshark, and it's literally sitting right there, and I have not gotten rid of it. I use it every single time I travel, and it just feels very full circle that I'm able to give back, not only just like some type of device or to give back in any way in general, but to give back something that is so expensive. And it feels like, I don't know anybody else's financial situations, but I know how it was for me when I was trying to start out in making content. It was like, I'm never going to be able to afford a laptop. It's too expensive. I have other bills that need to be paid first. I can't really treat myself to this. And it just makes me feel really happy and like I'm doing something good with my platform if I have the ability to give back to somebody else. So you've heard my whole entire rant and my little vent session, but it really just is so cool to me that I have the opportunity to do this. Like, my chest is beating so hard and I have chills because what a cool opportunity and what a blessing it is to have some type of impact in your guys' life. So I love you and thank you so much.